Hi everyone, RallyCross Australia welcomes you to Marulan in country New South Wales for round 2 of the RXAus.com.au Championship for 2017. Steve Glennie and Will Orders lining up on the front row of the grid for our super final today for the fastest drivers from the class finals. But it's been a long road to get here throughout plenty of exciting racing. Let's go and have a look at the road to the super final via some hugely competitive racing here at Marulan. Overcast conditions in the morning here at Marulan, but the heat racing got underway and it was intense from the very start. Hyundai Excels lead the way in Group B of two-wheel drive. This was a great fight. In Group A, Mike Conway getting past Darren Windus. The use of the Joker paying off there, but a great battle between the two of them. Four-wheel drive production was hugely competitive. Steve Glennie fighting it out at the front of the field with the Volkswagen Polos. Old friends, rivals, and a little bit of contact between Will Orders in the Evo and Justin Dowell in his amazing Hyundai i30. This is another look from the other side of the road. A little bit of a bump and run, but Will Orders would take the heat race honours in four-wheel drive open. Two-wheel drive cars heading through the bowl, but the race of the day was the final heat in four-wheel drive production. Steve Glennie led early, but Aaron Windus was chasing. And on the final lap, he used the Joker. With a great run out, he passed second place, and then he kept his foot in it to drive past Glennie and grab an amazing victory by just 0.2 of a second. A thrilling race, and he was pretty pleased. Woo! So to the finals for the classes now, and Group B of two-wheel drive was a competitive affair with the Hyundai Excels in the thick of the action. Ron Bastard was leading the field early. Derek Reynolds in the thick of the action in his Datsun 1600, as was Ashley James in his VW Polo. A late addition to the field this weekend. He was very, very competitive and actually set the second fastest lap of the class. Ross Murdoch was competitive in his white Hyundai, but no one was able to beat car number 72, a lights to flag victory in the final for Group B. Group A of two-wheel drive was a thrilling affair, and Mike Conway was the man to beat in his incredible Ford Escort, but Darren Windus was applying the pressure early. Troy Dowell took the Joker lap early. He was in a fight with Scott Anderson in his VW Polo. Windus tried to go around the outside. Meanwhile, Michael O'Hagan in his yellow Ford Escort was battling over the final spot on the podium. This guy, though, was loving life out in front. It was a win to Mike Conway, and he and Darren Windus booked themselves a spot in the super final. To production all-wheel drive, Steve Glennie led Aaron Windus into turn 1, and that would be a fight that would last the entire race. Richie Dalton jumped into third place in front of Troy Dowell, with Sasha Popovic running 5th in his Subaru. Glennie and Windus battled hard, Windus driving very, very hard in his car. Meanwhile, the battle for the final spot on the podium was raging. Dowell under huge pressure from Richie Dalton for most of this race. The Joker lap would come into play with Dalton working his way past when Dowell jokered late. Popovic finished 5th, but Steve Glennie did the job and got the victory in the four-wheel drive production class. Unfortunately, in the open class, Jamie Sargent pulled off early with mechanical dramas in his WRX, which left it a two-horse race between Will Orders and Justin Dowell. Minus its big rear wing, Orders still got in front early, and despite Dowell pushing hard, flames spitting from his Hyundai, he was unable to get past the dominant Orders. Plenty of smiling faces in the RXAus paddock this weekend. Let's hear from some of the names.
Yes, brilliant for the racing, and just a close racing, the clean, fair racing, and good hard racing. Yeah, all good, mate. Excellent day, yeah. Here for the fun, having a laugh. All going good so far, so hopefully we'll have a safe day.
Oh, I'm really loving it. It's great. It's good.
Rallycross is it's really great fun, intense racing.
Rallycross is great fun. Having a ball in this car, plenty of power, a bit more traction on the rear now, and looks like it's going to be a day-long battle with the Mazda.
Yeah, look, it's a great little track. It's quite tight and twisty, very busy. This is the reverse grid race, so things are about to get interesting, but the first one went well.
Yeah, an amazing sport. My first time here, absolutely loving it. Everyone should get on board.
Yeah, absolutely having a great day today. Yep. The racing's really close. With such good quality drivers here today, it's really stepped it up another level.
Oh, I love this stuff. Long time waiting for this to happen in Australia. Watched it all the time in Europe, and this really needs to take off here.
And so to the super final, the fastest qualifiers from the class finals make this race. Unfortunately, Justin Dow unable to take the start, some mechanical dramas in his Hyundai, but it's Steve Glennie and Will Orders on the front row for a 6-lap shootout at Marulan to finish round 2 of the RXAus Championship. Down into turn 1, Glennie in the less modified Evo had to get in front there. He's got less horsepower than Orders, so track position for him is key. Great start. Windus hanging on to it in 3rd place. Dalton next, then Dow, Conway and Darren Windus. Through the bowl, the dirt section first. The leaders up to the top of the racetrack now, and Glennie with a little bit of a margin over Orders. This is Windus. Working hard in the VW Polo that's been so competitive all weekend. Back to Troy Dow. He's got Mike Conway in the Escort behind him. Amazing performance, giant killing little car making it to the super final. And Darren Windus the first to take the Joker lap. So when you're at the back of the field, you take the longer Joker early and get yourself some clear racetrack. Then you can press on and hopefully make up that time when everybody else uses the Joker later in the race. Lap 2. Red on the graphic at the top of the screen indicates if they've been through the Joker lap. Just Windus so far. Speaking of Windus, here's Windus Jr. He's been in the UK under the Vauxhall Junior Rally team. He's applying the pressure to 3rd place. In 3rd place, chasing down Will Orders in 2nd. Great start for Glennie. Using the strength of this Tech Sport Evo. Great to have Jeff Beaumont and his crew. Round 2 of RXAus for the first time. Orders applying the pressure. He's miles quicker in a straight line. So this is where Glennie's vulnerable as they start lap 3. You can see Glennie defending. Orders applying the pressure. And Glennie driving down the inside on the run, down the hill, into the right-hander that takes them onto the dirt. This is all allowing Aaron Windus to stay close as well. Man, he's working hard in the Volkswagen. Here's the fight a little bit further back. Richie Dalton, Red Bull livery on his car. Troy Dow and the Oz Staff car just in behind. And there's Conway. Windus has taken the Joker, so he's a little bit further back. Down the hill. Glennie better through the slower parts of the circuit, but when it comes to horsepower, you won't beat Orders. That thing's like a projectile the way it fires out of the bottom corner. More cars taking the Joker lap now. Troy Dow has gone through in the Oz Staff Polo and emerges in front of Darren Windus. There's Richie Dalton, he's 4th. Conway next, under pressure. Dow with more momentum coming off the faster entrant in the start finish straight by using the Joker. But that mighty little Ford Escort holds on. Made some changes to this car between rounds, Mike Conway. And it's really paying off. Leading the points in the 2-wheel drive class as well. Down the hill, Glennie. Still under pressure. Still yet to take the Joker lap. The top 3 cars remain locked together. Really intense motor race at the front of the field. Perfect Sunday afternoon conditions here at Marulan. Dalton has now jokered as well. And Glennie, listen to the anti-lag. So slow through turn 1. This is a replay of Conway taking the joker and ceding a little bit of position to Darren Windus. That looks like a battle that's going to continue for the remainder of the motor race. 2 laps to go. Aaron Windus watching on. Conway back in front of Darren Windus now. So that's 6th and 7th place, the little Escort in front of the Mazda 2. Great fight, 2 completely different cars, both being driven very hard. Right, here we go. This is where the race will be decided. Glennie coming round to start the final lap. Orders uses the joker, and so too Aaron Windus. It's now the leader only to remain to get that joker lap done, and he'll do it on the final lap. It means he'll have a faster entry onto the straight, and Orders, now he's got clear racetrack, has to press on. If he wants to jump Glennie, he needs to be fast on this lap. Fantastic race so far. This battle continues for 6th and 7th place. Conway driving the Escort hard. Windus on his RXAus debut, driving well in the Mazda. But here's Glennie. Down the hill. Just a few corners to go. And this is where the race will be settled. Glennie into the joker. Orders with the shorter lap. He's looking good. He gets in front, Will Orders, but he's wide. There's contact. Glennie will win. What a car race. Brilliant drive by both guys at the front. And they celebrate in formation. What a great ad for RXAus Racing that was. Windus 3rd. Tremendous drive by him on debut, the youngster. A really good job in the VW Polo. And Conway holds out for the final spot. Here's a replay. Just a little bit of contact as Orders came onto the straight. Glennie getting home. What a race.
Absolutely unbelievable, and I'm absolutely hooked. You know, with rallying, you get all these rally drivers, you put them door to door. It's just intense. So I got a thrill today. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was tight, very tight the whole way. It was Glennie made it as hard as possible to get past, and we just ran out of laps. So you can't win them all, I suppose. Yeah, look, really good, and that was the main thing we sort of talked about was we'll get the points under control, and you know the super final doesn't mean much towards the championship, but definitely we controlled open class today, and that was our main goal coming into it, so pretty happy with that.
Yeah, look, it's been a great day. Great little track here at Marulan. Good mix of dirt and tarmac, good close racing, really good competition here this weekend. Lots of good drivers have turned up in some fantastic cars and yeah, made the competition really close. Yeah, look, I think that's the thing with rallycross. The tracks are fairly tight, so while we're all pretty keen to have a lot of horsepower, it's about managing it. And yeah, look, I mean, if he'd got the start, he would have cleaned out and probably cleared away from me. But as it was a good race, and yeah, hopefully good for the crowd.
What a day of racing here at Marulan. Amazing stuff. Don't forget to check out rxaus.com.au for more information about rallycross in Australia. We'll see you at our next round in Queensland.